doing great. It's me, Nikki, here to share with you my laundry room tips. You would think with it just being Mike and I that, you know, laundry would be a cinch with two people. I am here to tell you that is not the case, my friends. I can't understand it, but it is not our reality to have just simplicity with taking care of the laundry. So I wanted to share some tips with you today on how I'm managing the laundry, especially now that I work away from the home and I'm not home all the time. And so, you know, that presents a whole other challenge. But I want to share with you kind of how I maintain, you know, laundry for me, and I'm sure for many of you, is not anything that we enjoy doing. So we have to kind of put things in place to make it so that we can accomplish it, because you know laundry is also that thing that if you do not stay on top of it, it gets out of control. It just gets out of control. And what inspired this video is my friends at Kenmore. They reached out to me and they said, you know, we want to send you our Elite Smart washer and dryer. Initially, I thought smart. Okay, smart means it has something to do with technology, something to do with my mobile phone. And so I was very intrigued by that, to know that I can run my washer and dryer from my phone, especially being, you know, that I'm working away from home. I'm like, okay, this sounds interesting. So, you know, a lot of times I get requests about appliances in my home and things like that. So I really want to do a good job in sharing my new washer and dryer with you in case you're in the market for one, and to just kind of show you how technology can really help us around our home these days. It's amazing what's out there. So with that being said, I want to share general tips with you, but then I'm also going to share my new washer and dryer. I hope you will find it helpful. So let's jump right in. Okay friends, my first tip is to have a schedule. Have a schedule throughout the week that you use for getting your laundry done. So Monday could be towels, Tuesday could be your husband's clothes, Wednesday could be the linens or the bed sheets and things like that. Thursday could then be your day. And that way you have specific times for specific pieces and things like that. And it kind of gives us a rhythm and a flow for laundry. So instead of just saying, okay, I'm gonna just get the laundry done a little bit here and there, you have a structure to it, which makes it for us easier to keep when you have that system in place that you know, you don't have to worry about it on Monday. That's towels day. You throw your towels in, you wash them, you're good for the week. You know, Tuesday, okay, let's say that again. Okay friends, tip 2 is to have an efficient system. You know, where are you putting your clothes? Where are they supposed to put their dirty clothes? Having a system that works. Now for me, having laundry baskets, you know, in the bathroom and places like that, that doesn't really work for me, because number one, I hate doing laundry, so I don't like lugging, you know, kind of the laundry baskets and things like that. I would rather have laundry bags, because to me it's easier when I'm leaving for work to kind of drag that down and just throw that in versus a basket. For you, you may prefer a basket. It may be easier for you to stack your baskets and for the kids to have one in their room and things like that. It doesn't really matter what system you use, as long as the system that you use works for you and your family. So the bag works for me and my family here, so that's what we use. But the point is to find that system that works. Along with having an efficient laundry room, having one where you can put, you know, miscellaneous socks. So as you pull things out the dryer and fold and you find that socks are not, you know, missing, you can throw them in that one little basket. You don't have to kind of fret over it. And then at the end of the week, you can kind of pull it and see if you have matches in that basket. So just kind of finding those things and those tidbits that work. Like for me, having a bowl on the table in my laundry room works for me, because as my kind of dishcloths get dirty during the week, I can just throw them into that bowl and they're good to go. If I need to soak anything, I can soak it right from that bowl. For you, it may be putting a bucket under your sink in your kitchen. That may be efficient for you. But in the end, finding those systems and implementing those systems that are going to keep things flowing until you get the laundry in the washing machine and then in the dryer and out is key, having that system. So tip number 3 is having a laundry manager. Someone in that family that's ensuring that the laundry is flowing and that the process is flowing. If you kind of just wing it and you assign the days of the week and just rely on everyone to get the job done, sometimes the job may not get done. So by assigning a laundry manager, someone that's their chore, responsibility is to make sure that the system is flowing every week is key, you know. So if it's Monday and I have not put the towels in and Mike's the laundry manager and he's like, oh, I see towels, or you're going to do the towels, or just that reminder to kind of keep the flow going and being responsible for that. You can have it so that your children, give them the leadership responsibility of doing that. I think it's key with our kids to teach them early how to do laundry. It helps you because, you know, it's their home also. And it's also, you're blessing them because you're providing them the tools they need when they go out. Because realistically, you know, typically when they grow up, they're not going to have anyone to do their laundry for them. So by giving them that skill early of how to wash clothes, how to fold clothes, how to kind of manage laundry, you're really giving your kids a real benefit there. My next tip is to be very smart when you're shopping for your new appliances for your laundry room. When you're shopping for those washer and dryers, and I learned this from actually Kenmore, because the washer and dryer I had before, you know, we had moved from England, came back here, and I just purchased the one, just kind of looking on a budget. You know, we had purchased the home, so I was trying to find something that was very budget friendly, that would work, fit in the space, but I didn't spend a lot of time on kind of how it functions, the size of the drums, you know, kind of how it would work for me. And so I encourage you when you're shopping to look for those appliances that have those features that you want in your space. For example, with the Kenmore machine, what I loved was the drums. Compared to what I had before, I could wash so many more clothes in a load than before. It was amazing, and it was like, oh my gosh, this is like heaven. Along with the settings are so defined that they break it down, which makes it easy for such as little kids or teenagers who are doing laundry, because they break it down in more detail, as such as kind of saying khaki and jeans and, you know, workout clothes. So it makes it easier for a kid to turn it to the settings that's appropriate for that load of clothes, which again, you know, kind of increases the, you know, the chances that they will, you know, put it on the right setting and that the laundry is going to get washed appropriately. So, you know, by looking at those little things, you don't think that it's important, but it really is. Another thing that was important with the Kenmore that for me is the features with the smart, being able to connect it to my phone. You really don't think about it, but the amount of kind of productivity that it gives me with my laundry is huge. Because I do not stay home all the time, you know, in the mornings I'm kind of getting ready for work. I really don't want to focus on laundry, but the great thing is I can take the towels on Monday, I can put them in the washer, and I can just leave for work. It's a simple task that I incorporate into my routine. You know, before I grab that cup of coffee, I throw that in the wash, and then I can preset it to start a half an hour before I get home, so that once I get home, I can just throw it in the dryer. Another thing that if I'm home and washing, it has it where I can set the chime to notify me on my phone that the load is done. So if I'm upstairs watching Lifetime or, you know, doing other things, I don't have to worry about, you know, kind of the clothes sitting in the, you know, washer. Because a lot of times when you put clothes in the washing machine and then you go start another task, you forget it's in there, and then it kind of slows up the process of laundry. Whereas if you know, set it and I'm on my phone and it dings, I know it's done, and I don't have to be by my dryer to hear the charm or anything like that. But shopping your kind of appliances and looking for those things are really efficient. I have to say that I never thought about it in such great detail until I got my Kenmore machine, and I love it. You know, it's just has been amazing, the difference in doing laundry now with them. And I don't still enjoy doing laundry, but it has me more efficient, and it really just makes it a lot simpler. Friends, my next tip is to negotiate your trouble points. You know, laundry is a process. If you think about it, it's, you know, you have the sorting, and then you have the washing, and then you have the folding, and you have the putting away. It's a process. And sometimes in that process, there's things that you don't enjoy doing particularly. For me, I don't really enjoy the whole process, but I highly do not enjoy the process of putting the clothes away. And so if I know that about myself, that I don't enjoy putting the clothes away, then I need to negotiate with other family members that task out. Because maybe I don't like putting clothes away, but Mike really does not like putting the clothes in the wash. I don't mind that so much. So then I can negotiate with him. Hey, I'll put them in the wash if you put them away. So then if you negotiate the things that you really don't like, it increases the chances of the flow of the process going smoothly. So kind of look at the process and see the things that you and your family members do and don't like, and negotiate together on who will do what. So friends, I hope you have enjoyed my tips on how to tame that laundry. I know laundry is just not fun. Tell me friends, I do not enjoy laundry. But I hope I shared something today that maybe you can take away that will be helpful to you. And again, you have to do what works for you and your family, and you have to take the time to figure that out, because again, laundry is one of those things that you just do not want to get out of hand. I want to thank Kenmore for sending me my new washer and dryer. It has been just amazing and so much fun to kind of have something that functions better for me. You know, my last set, I was thankful for it, but this is a whole different baby that functions a lot better. So it's really exciting to be able to have that in my home. I'll put the link to Kenmore below. Definitely check it out. Let me know if you have any questions, or if I did not show you anything about the machine and you want to know some tidbits about it. Definitely let me know in the comments. And also let me know your least favorite thing in the comments that you like in the process of laundry. Is it the sorting? Is it the putting away? Is it the actual putting it in the machine? I would love to know that. Have a beautiful day, my friends. I will see you at the next video. And this is Nikki saying goodbye.